was some months ago that a lot of black women were saying that they were going to start boycotting the African braiding salons due to horrible customer service and, issues with pricing. There were issues with fist fights happening in these salons, and they said they was going to go to black American braiders so they don't have these issues and problems. And you had a lot of different people, like, for instance, Nadine, she's one of the big ones, come out and saying, oh, look, I apologize for what they're doing, et cetera. And many of them say, just give us a chance because, hey, if black American women don't go to the braiding salons, then, hey, who's going to really go? White people. Now, fast forward, they have one in Birmingham, Alabama, Mama's Gifted Hands. And she decides to, wants us to go and make, a text message thread, and you'll see this in the video. They agree on a price. But when the sister get there, this woman ups the price. And because that wasn't the agreement, I want you to watch what this woman decided to do and then watch what ended up happening to them in the end.
Yeah, record us.
Let my hair go.
I'm not leaving.
Let it go.
I'm not leaving. You gotta pay for it.
I got the message. I done paid you exactly what you asked for. Let my hair go.
I don't care.
Let my hair go.
I don't care. Give me my phone. I'm gonna do a live. Go ahead.
Let my hair go.
I do the same thing. I'm not leaving.
She don't want you to.
She don't want to pay.
She don't want you to pay, sir.
Man, show the money. Show what I paid.
You paid, but we're gonna fix it. You not leaving.
Show what I paid.
I'm not showing nothing. You didn't pay enough. This is the money, but you're not leaving.
Hello?
Man, you sound crazy.
Yeah, come in.
Bro, let my hair go.
We cannot leave you because
Man, I'm finna sue you, bro. I'm finna sue you.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot you too.
I said sue.
Okay.
Now let me go.
We're gonna sue you too.
Now you wanna threaten me?
Yeah, because you hit me first.
Man, let me go.
Leave.
No, I did, bro. Let me go.
You're not leaving. We're gonna fix it.
Nah, you ain't doing nothing. Let me go.
You're not leaving. We're gonna fix this.
Bro, let me go.
You're not leaving. Find that pot. Oh, look at this. She pays $250. You can pay $250 for
You didn't say 250 on the phone.
Okay, I told you just pay for the hair and leave.
News desk. Yeah, it was an intense TikTok video with more than 1 million views showing a Birmingham woman's experience being locked inside of a braiding salon and having her hair pulled out over $50. The suspects have been identified as Asatu Kamara, Julia Ondo, and Gladys Nzinga Kumba, all of Birmingham. They have been charged with kidnapping and assault in connection to the incident that happened last Saturday at Mama Gifted Hands on Parkway East. Jessica Odom, the victim in this case, told WBTM 13 she texted the salon owner directly to book her appointment. In the text messages, you can see how she asked how much for boho knotless braids, and the owner responded with $200. Well, apparently human hair was used to do the style, and the owner said she owed another $50. Odom said she started walking toward the door when the owner asked her for $30 instead of that. If she couldn't pay the $30, she could sit down so the owner could actually cut the hair out. Well, that's when Odom claims the owner locked her inside the salon. Odom said that she tussled with the owner and other employees while trying to unlock the door and finally got it opened when she felt someone grab her by the hair. Odom said that they pushed her back into the salon, locked the door again. In video that you see right here showing the employees pulling on her hair for another 30 to 40 minutes until police actually showed up. All suspects were taken into custody without incident today. They remain in the Jefferson County Jail without bond.
Let me tell you something what I've seen with not just, some African immigrants, but we've seen this a lot with the Asians immigrants. We've seen this with Arab immigrants. They always resort to this. I've been covering this for years. How many times have we seen the same process? They're trying to lock you in, fist fighting with you, and all of that. It seems when they come from in their country, they have the scarcity mentality. And when you have a scarcity mentality, you're willing to do something like that. You're willing to fight. Now, in this country, if somebody don't pay us, we get you on camera. We call the police. They file theft of service. They'll say, hey, give them the money back or whatever the case may be. But we're not gonna fight with you like that. Or over that $50. Just and you. This is the thing. You didn't even agree. The woman didn't agree to pay an extra $50. She sat in the chair and you just did that to her. That's on you if you use the wrong hair. It's not on her. So that's why they got arrested. You get a kidnapping charge. And a kidnapping charge, that's why they can't get bail. Assault, you get bail for that. But kidnapping, Let me tell a lot of you immigrants something that come to this country. Keep that mess in your homeland. We don't do that here. Trying to fight with people and locking people in there. You not have no authority to lock people in there. That's where the kidnapping come from. She has a right to leave. She has a right to leave. You want to call the police and file a report or something, that's one thing. They'll deal with her about that. But you cannot be fighting with people. Why do y'all get that way? Fighting. If you agreed to a price, you showed on camera, she paid the $200. That's why y'all in jail. So what can y'all learn from this? You're not in your homeland. Now in your homeland, maybe y'all can fight like that and hold people in and keep people hostage. Maybe you can do that in your homeland. But over here, we don't do that. Or you're going to go to jail. They bring those cultures over here with them. That's why you couldn't have me in charge of immigration. I'd be like, hey, look, whatever culture, whatever attitude you had over there, you better leave it at that airport where you left from. When you come over here, we do business a certain way. We live a certain way. We have certain customs and rules here. If I go to your homeland, it's the same thing. You have certain customs and rules there that I have to abide by. What do I look like after working all those hours braiding people trying to fist fight? Once again, bad understanding. The woman said, I'm going to sue you. I'll shoot you too. So you sitting up there, the woman didn't even say nothing about shooting. She said suing. Now y'all three dummies in jail. And on top of that, you know how ICE is going on right now. You know they're going to be looking for a reason to try to deport you behind. So that you may get you behind deported. Because you know how right now they say immigrants that's committing crimes, they want to deport you. So all three of them may get deported. And for what? For what? For putting hair in there that woman didn't agree to? And you wonder why some sister said, yeah, I'm cool on them. Because I don't see Black American braiders in videos like this on a constant. Don't see that. We don't see that. This is not how we get down. But let's see what happens in this case. Kidnapping and assault. But that kidnapping charge is the worst charge ever that she just picked up. All three of them picked up. Now, where was the Pan-Africanism in this video? Because when Black Americans talk about delineation, and they say, yeah, we just delineate, oh, y'all being xenophobic, oh, we are brothers, we are sisters, we are no different. The police pull you over, they pull me over, they not gonna know the difference. Where was the Pan-Africanism then? What was the sisterly love then? There was no sisterly love at that moment. Holding nobody hair and everything for $50. And once again, you in the wrong. You in the wrong. She had to pay you nothing but the $200 that y'all agreed to. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I just really see them possibly being deported for this. Because Trump looking for any crime that an immigrant commits, and he ready to get them out of here. And technically he can. If you commit a crime, they can deport you. Bottom line. Now you get deported back to your homeland, and you have to sit down and think about that. Well, I don't know what kind of time you're going to get. Because you're going to get some time for kidnapping. That's for sure. But don't say nothing to the sisters when they want to boycott you. Don't say that. Don't say nothing. Because they tried to give you a pass, and now, of course, they're going to say, it's not all of us. Not saying it's all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying personally, I see a mentality, not just with, it's all immigrants I'm seeing. They have the same mentality. The Asians in the nail shops, the African women that's braiding hair, that same mentality, lock people in the store, fighting. Like you never had $1 before. That's crazy.